Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm planning my pages and layouts for the month of August. This month is going to be the last month on this bullet journal, so be sure to be subscribed to my channel because soon I will start a new bullet journal, which means that a new bullet journal setup video is on the way. The theme for this month is citrus inspired. I'm not going to draw lemons or oranges or anything, but my accent colors are going to be yellow, green, and orange. So, like I said, it's just citrus inspired. I decided to make this theme because I wanted something fun and colorful, but minimal. Simple to do, but with no doodles. And this was the result. Starting with the cover page, I decided to keep everything pretty simple, so I just wrote August in the middle of the page using my Tombow Fudanowski hard tip pen to do the calligraphy. Below the text, I decided to add a little quote that says, "We don't grow when things are easy, we grow when we face challenges," which is really fitting because I'm not in school now and I'm trying to find a job and it's very scary, and this is the type of mindset that I need right now to think that it's okay to be nervous and uncomfortable out there and that at the end of the day I am doing this to be a better person in the future. Just like my July theme, I decided to add a border around the page. So I decided to use my 3 accent colors and just do 3 messy lines with them around the page. Here I'm using a yellow, an orange, and a green Crayola Super Tips markers. Above the quote, I used a little bit of washi tape and I made a box around the quote. And that is all for my cover page. For my calendar, I wanted a big calendar again. I find that big calendars are one of the things that make me more productive and organized, so I did this calendar, which is a bettered version of my March one. I have a colored header at the top and huge boxes for each day, and I decided to let my days breathe a little bit by not closing the boxes. So I left the bottom of the box open, so it doesn't look too cluttered. I also decided to try to use my Muji 0.38 gel pen instead of my 005 Pigma Micron pen for the outlining, so it will give a more bold look to the page. On the left side, I did my monthly tasks box and my goals box, and for the headers I used washi tape. I'm trying to incorporate washi tape more into my spreads, but I never have good ideas about how to use them, so this was just an experiment. If you're wondering why my Crayola markers are labeled, it's because I needed to know what markers I was using in the sketching of this theme, so to not confuse myself and to not use the wrong marker throughout this theme, I simply added washi tape and a number to know which marker is in which place. Because as you know, Crayola Super Tips don't have numbers or names, so it's really hard to know what pen you were using and what pen is the right shade. I have to organize my stationery soon, so I'll label them properly then. And my calendar is done. Next, I have my habit tracker, and I really enjoyed my July habit tracker, but I wanted to try to do it without the numbers. So I just did the grid without the numbers like I did in April, which works the same way as the other tracker, but looks a little bit more minimal. For the headers, I alternated the colors because I was getting overwhelmed with the colors not being in the same order in all of the pages. So I decided to not overthinking and just play with the order of the colors. I find that even if I do simple themes, I always overthink about something unnecessary, so I just gave myself 5 minutes to think about the order of the colors, and if I didn't have any ideas of what to do, I would alternate them, and now that is how I solve my bullet journal overthinking problems. When I do my bullet journal themes, I've always had the problem of overthinking about them. Sometimes it's because the theme is too simple, sometimes it's because it's too colorful, other times it's just because I don't think people are going to like them, and I find that really frustrating. So this month I tried to not overthink about anything and just do what I felt it was good and simple to do. We sometimes feel like we have to do the best theme and to do a lot of illustrations, but sometimes you just need to go back to the basics. I have my standard 5 habit trackers, but this month I decided to add a new habit that I called social, where I'm going to track when I was with my friends and my boyfriend during the month. For my health calendar, I did pretty much the same layout as last month. If you don't know what this page is, this is an original idea from Christina from My Life in a Bullet, where she did this calendar where you can track all of your things health related. You can track your workout, how you felt, your water intake, coffee intake, vitamins, alcohol, everything you find important that you want to track. I track what I did at the gym, water and coffee intake, if I ate junk food and what I ate, my period, and if I took my pill. This can also be a spread to track your mood if you don't want to do a mood tracker. For my expense tracker, I changed the layout again. Instead of my usual expense tracker where I have the place, description, and price, I decided to do 3 boxes to divide where I spend my money. I have a box for random stuff, one for the things that I want to buy, and another for things that I need to buy. And I'm trying this layout this month to see if I like it because I haven't found the perfect expense tracker layout for me yet. Next, I have a new page. I was once again overthinking about what to do in this page because I needed something here and I couldn't leave this page blank, but I didn't know what to do with that. This page is called August Review and is basically a place for me to write a brief description of what happened this month, the good things and the bad things, lessons learned this month, and what I liked about this month, and to give a grade from 1 to 10 to the month. I did this page at the end of July, slightly different, and I decided to try it for August as well. I will post my July page at the end of the month on my Instagram. To wrap up the page, I did the border around the page. All the supplies used in this setup are going to be linked below in the description box. For my weekly spread, I really loved the layout I did for July. It had a lot of space for me to write my tasks on, and there was no space being wasted. So for August, I did the same thing. I alternated the colors of the headers so it matched the other pages, and I did these huge boxes for each day, and a note section to write my reminders. I know that it's really simple, but it's functional, and currently that is what I need in my life. Another reason why this page is functional for me is because when I'm about to do the next week, I don't need to do extra doodles or to plan the week because the week is going to be pretty much the same as this one. The boxes are going to be in the same place and the only thing changing are the colors of the headers. At this point, I'm kinda tired of doing the leaves on my July weekly spreads, so that's why I'm keeping this pretty simple, and the border around the page really gives it that extra feel so it doesn't look so naked. Alright, so now I'll show you a flip through of my August setup. I really loved the color palette of this theme and how the month turned out. Comment down below your opinions about this theme, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to follow me on Instagram where I post all of the pages of my bullet journal, and I'll see you in my next video.